Hello, little girl. Are you here to read to us?
No. I hear you know some things about the Grinch.
Cindy Lou had some questions in her curious heart. Why did the Grinch hate Christmas? Where did it all start? With her dad's blabbercorder, she wouldn't give an inch.
In your own words, please tell me everything you know about the Grinch.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, you know I like that jazzy shit. Woo! And whether it's hip-hop or hip-hop pop, rap or rock, Beethoven or Bach, Nas to rock, Biggie to Pac, all the time in the world, or whether we rhyme in this sublime, man, on the clock. I spit flames like a lighter with no child lock. Like I'm taking aim about what's lame while asking you what's writer's block. While here comes the next fighter with chest pains thinking he's bright as I go grab the chalk. Cause I'm too well-rounded, leaving them dumbfounded like, why so hostile, Kyle? It's not your style. Give us a sideways smile. You're wild. It's about to be Christmas up in this bitch. And I was like, well then, bitch, then you can call me GG the Grinch. Out in the cold, but I can't fold when I'm on a roll. Copping to a stop on a stroll, dropping it for a fat bowl on a pinch. And now the chill in me has been certainly permanently grinched. So like a sink full of dirty dishes, I hit the rinse. Bought a house and built a fence. At a spot that's hot, quiet, and windy. Learned from every past lesson taught. Like every L's a win to me. And so from then on, always kept the fire in the chimney. Found myself at the bottom of the naughty list. And so when I'd spit my shit up the sheet at my peak on a beat, I treat it like a wish. Unless it's a swish not to ever miss. Looking at me like the Grinch, at his meanest. But once I'm free, just me and the G.O.D. I be smoking that D.O.P.E. That's the greenest. So we'd wish to lead us, switching them strands on the fly, and on his way up to his plant-based tier list. Like I've been getting by under the pain by getting high in the middle of the thunder and the rain. Like screaming from the start, just so I can speak to you in the clearest with these words from the heart. And I'm at my illest, which is part of the reason why I can spit to you so hard about the realist. Making suck MCs break out in tears, cause they can't help but fear us. Even though really deep down they're prone to cheer us rather than veer us. Cause it's either that or you really just don't know how I flow. Or you really just been acting like you just can't hear us. Staring back your reflection to the mirror bust. Cause it is what it is, so I do what I must. Trust, I made the same mistakes time after time, but I try to look at it like a plus. Take a deep breath and try not to make too much of a fuss. And the dunes of the dust connect just above the crust, because I shouldn't have trusted what it says. But it is what it is, so I do what I must. Staring back a reflection to the mirror bust. Making the same mistakes time after time, but I try to look at it like a plus. Take a deep breath and try not to make too much of a fuss. Hearing a playback of me on one and wondering what's wrong with you. Awake, weighing the pros and cons like my middle name's insomnia. At a time that was like, dude, I had nothing to lose, so the way I see it, I might just be another Scrooge, a Grinch, looking down on all the who's. Going off on a whim about some stupid shit like I'm a set Cruise, new Tom Cruise. Tell me to break a leg like I'm Patrick Swayze in Footloose. Waiting to choose his brand, spanking new blue suede shoes. Smoking far too much weed with no seeds to a beat. And I've been drinking far too much booze. Dumping a brown bottle onto all my blues. But this is the year of the super dudes. So as we close it out, peep that I'm number one, son, as I go on too. To show you, I'm too well-rounded, leaving them dumbfounded like, why so hostile, Kyle? It's not your style. Give us a sideways smile. You're wild. It's about to be Christmas up in this bitch. And I was like, well then, bitch, then you can call me GG the Grinch. Cause I don't give a shit. Cause GG the Grinch don't give, no get, no gifts. Cause if I gotta go up and down the mountain, there ain't nobody around to give me no lift. So fuck Paul McCartney, and after the Beatles broke up, he should've quit. Fuck Chance and every single one of them holiday singles that's a hit. And fuck Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And the only way I'll listen to a song about that jingle horse is if DMX is spitting that shit. Off the top of the dome and I'm barking. Came off as shy except when I'm talking. With an excited tone responding with a little remarking. Like when in Rome, but it's dark, man. As if I'm out of my zone, like we've been double parking. But I can only see the knocked over cones when I'm sparking. And if I gotta go up and down the mountain, then ain't nobody around to give me no lift. But I don't give a shit, I'll get what I need to get. Send where I need to sit, hit up where I need to hit. But I'm too well-rounded, leaving them dumbfounded like, why so hostile, Kyle? It's not your style. Give us a sideways smile. You're wild. It's about to be Christmas up in this bitch. And I was like, well then, bitch, then you can call me GG the Grinch.
Where did he come from?
Oh, well, he came the way all babies come. On calm nights, baby who girls and tiny who fellas drift from the sky in their own umbrellas.
So that's how it works.
It was Christmas Eve, and Poor dear. But you know what? We knew right away that he was special.
The Grinch? He had no sense of color coordination. Although I hardly remember him. I didn't have time to socialize. I was far too busy with my studies.
He had hair. It's not pleasant. He shed. Not right.
You know, Christmas is my favorite time of year.
Did I have a crush on the Grinch? Well, of course not.
I didn't ask you that.
Oh, right.